Hey guys, it's MuseAG here, and today I decided to make a video on how to do Addy's meat hairstyle. Not her original one, but her Pre-Beforever one, because I noticed that there are no videos on YouTube on how to do her meat hairstyle the right way. I did find like a video, but it's not right, and I don't mean to sound rude when I say that. So I decided to make a video on how to do Addy's Pre-Beforever hairstyle because I spent all day yesterday trying to figure out how to do it, so that if I wanted to do her hair in a different style, but then put it back in her Pre-Beforever style, I could. So yeah, what you'll need is a spray bottle. I got this one from the dollar store. One normal ponytail. I had 2 meat ribbons, 2 clear elastics, and a hairbrush. I already brushed out Addy's hair when I made my how to brush Addy's hair tutorial. If you want to know how to brush her hair, then click her face. So obviously step number 1 is to brush her hair. Step number 2 is to divide her hair into 2 parts. And what this normal hair elastic is for is to tie off one side of her hair. Doesn't matter what side. I'm gonna braid the left side, so I'll be tying off the right side, because as you can see, Addy is swimming in hair. She has a lot of hair, so I find it easy to tie off one side while you're working on the other side. To do the braid, what you want to do, well, you want to spray her hair down, because I noticed that she gets a lot of flyaways. I noticed that there's less of them when you spray her hair down. There will be flyaways, but there's not as many. So now, the next step is to divide this section into 5 sections. I know it's a little hard to see, but I do have her hair divided into 5 sections. So you're going to take the first section and then start to braid it. And you want to start with the hair that is closest to her face. So this left one, but for the other one, it'll be the right. So as you can see, I did 1 braid, okay, like so. And then you want to, when you're on your second one and you have this strand in your hand, you're going to pick up this second section right here, alright? So we have the 5 sections. We started to braid the first one, and then when you're on your second braid, you'll pick up the second section, okay? And then you're going to incorporate that into the braid, alright? And then when you're on your third one, you'll pick up this third section. You gotta make sure that this is tight, okay? So make sure when you're braiding her hair it's tight, right? And then when you're on your 4th braid, you will pick up the 4th section. And then, okay, this is where it gets a bit confusing, I guess. Okay, when you're on the 5th section, instead of doing what we usually did and grabbing the 5th section with this hair, you're going to take this section, divide it in half, and then incorporate one of the halves with the 5th section. And then you're going to take this half right here, this left half, and incorporate it with the middle right here, your second piece, your second strand right there. Okay. And then you're going to braid this last 5th section. Okay. I'll go over that again when I do the other side, alright? And then you'll braid the rest of her hair like normal, okay? I'm going to braid the rest of her hair like normal. Okay, now that I'm at the end, what you're going to do is you're going to take one of your clear elastics. I had it tied onto the brush so I wouldn't lose them. Okay, when you get to the end, what you're going to do is you're going to take your clear elastic and you're going to tie it at the end, but then you're going to make a loop like this at the end. You're not, when you get to your last one, you are not going to pull the hair all the way through. You're just going to leave a loop like this, like a little bun kind of at the end, right? So now I'm going to do the other side of her hair. Okay, as promised, I told you that I'd show you how to do the last one, okay, with the last section. Take this hair, divide it in half, bring this section with the middle one, and take this section with the last one, like so. And then you'll braid it. Okay, now that you have both of her sides of her hair braided, it should look something like this in the back. And I know it looks really funny, And it looks something like this in the front. I know it looks a little silly, but gotta remember that you have both of these like this. So it looks really funny with her hair like this. But this is where the two bows come in handy. And honestly, once you figure out how to braid this, then, like, I know this braiding part seems difficult, but actually putting the ribbons in and putting her hair in the actual style is the most difficult part, at least in my opinion, because the hair doesn't like to stay. So once you master the braids, so what you want to do is take her hair and cross it over. I don't think it really matters which one goes with which, but I think it's like this. I think the right one goes on the bottom and the left one crosses in on the top. Alright, but before you do that, you're going to take your ribbons and you're going to find where the end of the braid lies. You're going to poke a hole in there, like get your finger in there, like poke a hole in there, wherever you can poke a hole in. Once you get a hole, you're going to put that ribbon through the hole. So the first side is going to be the hardest, and then once you get the first side up, the second side is a little easier. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to tie it, have the ribbon like this, bring the hair across, and then tie it like this. It actually does help to have her laying down like this when you tie it. So if you want to lay her down to make it easier, you can. Then you're going to do the same with the other side. And there we go. That is how you do Addy's hair. So what it looks like from the front, and you have it in the back. So this is what it looks like. That is how you do Addy's meat hair. So I hope you liked that video. I hope it helped you out a lot. If you have any questions, feel free to comment down below. I tried to explain it as well as possible. If you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!